Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you parade through those fears and live an awesome life. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of life do you want to live? Why aren't you living it? If you're telling me right now, well, it's because I don't have advantages, or that, I don't have enough money, or you have all kinds of reasons why, I'm going to tell you right now, all of them can be changed. What kind of life do you want to live? So I just want to share with you that even people that live lives that you think are glamorous, they still have to push themselves to make decisions, to get out there, to do things that, take effort. You may say, well, talk to the hand, what is a big deal about going on a trip or doing whatever, but everybody gets comfortable in whatever, let's just say, place in their lives that they achieve. And so we have a tendency to not want to go out of our comfort zone. And sometimes that's even going and traveling and doing things. It's easier just to stay there and not take chances or put yourself out or have to do things, get on flights or pack bags or be away from, the pets or whatever you have to do. I experience that all the time, but I push myself because I know at the end of the day, if I'm not living that life, and I look back and I realize what was stopping me. It's always something in your head, it's some story in your head that is a reason why you're not living your life. And ask yourself, what would it take for you to change that life? So what is it you would like to do? Do you want to travel? You don't have to have a lot of money to travel. Now, I did talk to people who live on cruise ships and work here, and it's not an easy life. But there are many ways for you to achieve your goals, such as travel and exciting experiences. And these contracts last about 9 months on these ships. And younger people, well, it's not such a big deal to do that. And they walk away having traveled to amazing places, meeting a lot of people, and getting some really crazy, cool experiences. There are so many ways for you to achieve your goals. Don't think there's any one way that it has to be about money all the time. I mean, I know a lot of people who travel that have very little money, and they have an amazing experience beyond just checking into a fancy hotel or doing some upscale first-class trips. Sometimes those are the best experiences. I've been there. I got a scholarship to work overseas, and I had an amazing experience, and I got paid for it. Same thing in Washington, I had an internship on Capitol Hill, and I got paid to do that. And there are so many ways for you to achieve your goals. So don't sit there and tell yourself some story of limitations. There just aren't any. They're all made up. It's whatever you believe they are. So when are you going to start to change the story? And when are you going to say, well, let's try and figure out what my probabilities are and what the opportunities are for me to go after them. So a lot of you are just waiting for some opportunities to show up. But you have to take the action. Everything's expansion. And when you expand and you go after things and you go out there, the opportunities will present themselves. But you have to get creative. I think so many people, they just want to put an order out to the universe like it's a menu and have it show up, and it doesn't work that way. You're supposed to evolve. You're supposed to go on that journey. You're supposed to learn. And through that learning, then you master manifesting in the way that you desire. So many people don't. They just are disconnected from it, and they're still in this I want mode, and I want to get things or situations. And you can't even imagine how they might come to you. So can you let that go? And just have faith and continue to explore and ask and go after things and earn it. Not people that email me and say, I need $10,000 to write a book. People that don't even know me. What is that? That's not living your life. It's wanting everybody else to fix things for you. And when you recognize that you are the only person that can do that, it'll happen. I promise you that. It will happen. Why? Because you are making it happen. And you believe and know you are. And you're going to start to see some results. And from there, you'll expand out. Go after that life. I own internet businesses. That's how I'm able to do this. I can get anywhere in the world that has an internet connection, I can go. Why? Because it's no big deal for me to check on my phone or my computer for, maybe a few minutes to 30 minutes a day, do my business and just go out there and enjoy my time. That's an amazing way to live. Why? I learned how to use the internet. You guys have seen my internet training. I'll post it up here. Free workshops for you to get information to find out what that is. It's education. I got a new education. Why? Because what I knew, I didn't love anymore. And I knew I had to learn something that was going to give me freedom. Freedom's everything. I know you want that. Can you go after it? Yes. Are you willing to? I don't know. Are you willing to put that effort in? It's time for you to do that. And stop telling yourself that there are limitations or that I have more power than you. I made everything happen through my efforts. All of it. And you can do the same thing. We all have gifts. You have just as many gifts as I do or anybody else. Start using them. Stop with the limiting thoughts or telling yourself you can't achieve that life. You just have to want it and go after it. So many people say they want it, but I don't believe that they must. Or else they would go after it with a vengeance. And they would make sure it happens. And they wouldn't stop until it does. And that's passion. And passion creates amazing things. You can live the life you dream of. It is possible. So go after it. Tell yourself that you will achieve it. Imagine it. And then start to take the steps to create it and know it's already done. What life do you want to live? Stop with the stories that limit you and start living your life. It's ticking away. What are you waiting for? You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.